Mr. Drew Maths, Mr. Drew Maths, welcome to Mr. Drew 2, it's good to see you. If you wanna learn algebra, gotta be a subscriber.
Welcome, everyone, to Drew 2. You might want to take a few deep breaths. You might want to pause the video if you're feeling a bit overwhelmed. I know you might be because I've thrown a lot at you in the last 5 minutes. But this is the new channel, Drew 2. Lots going on. You've just heard an amazing jingle, the intro jingle. That'll be the start of every one of these videos. I'm looking to go up market with the new channel. So that's exciting. Also, face reveal. How cool is that? For those of you who didn't know what I look like, this is what I look like. For those of you who did know what I look like, I mean, you're probably never going to see me again. So that's also useful for you as well, I guess. Cool. Last, most, and probably the most exciting thing about this is we actually have a spare seat here for a very esteemed guest. The first time the channel, I think, has ever had a guest on it. Certainly this channel, but even the old channel. And the esteemed guest, I am still there. If the guest, in fact, would just click that button to make that go away and then take a seat. We've got Mr. Jay Winfield in the house. Mr. Jay Winfield is a long-time supporter of both channels. The first ever sub to Drew 2, he beat you there. And also the only person who ever actually did any proper supporting in any feasible way or any real way of the old channel. Jay Winfield would occasionally check through the maths on things that I was doing and make sure I wasn't embarrassing myself online.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice to be here.
Excellent. Yeah, I'm sure we're all loving it. So what are we doing today? Well, some of you will have noticed that there's a little timer on a phone just in front of us here, just within shot, in a glue stick box, just sitting there balancing perfectly. That timer, some of you might have already worked out what's about to happen, for those of you who know us in real life. One of the things that we did a lot towards the end of the school year this year was we speed ran quite a lot of papers against each other. We have rules. Mr. Winfield will explain the rules in a second. We speed ran each other quite a bit, and we found it really fun. So today we're going to be speed running a maths paper. It's going to be hopefully also. I know that you love my style of video of just blank white PowerPoint slides, no edits, one take. But Mr. Winfield has kindly offered to edit this video. So hopefully what you'll see around about now is that rather than just this screen being in front of you, you should see 2 exam papers in front of you on our iPads. I'll fill my name into this exam here. As you can see, it is paper 1 from May 2017, foundation tier. The reason we've gone all the way back to 2017 is because 1, we don't want to know what's on the paper. That makes speedrunning pointless if we know the answers and know the questions. But 2, you guys can play along at home. I've linked the video in the description. If you want to, when I start the clock, if you want to also start your paper, then you can have a race with us. Firstly, what are the rules of speedrunning maths papers, though, for people who haven't done this before, Mr. Winfield?
Okay, so if you have not seen this before, what we're going to do is we're going to try and get all 80 marks on this paper here. We're going to time though, and then from that time, once we've marked, every mark we drop will add an extra minute to that time.
Cool. So
if I were to drop 3 marks, get 77 out of 80, then I'll have to add 3 more minutes onto my time. A few strategies can take place there to try and optimize your score. But we'll see what happens today.
I mean, you can skip questions if you feel like the question will take you longer than the marks are worth. 1 minute mark, of course. We will be skipping some questions, maybe. Because we're doing this on iPads, as you can see, we're going to skip any question that involves measuring or drawing to scale because the paper is descaled on the iPad anyway. So we're going to ignore those questions. But yeah, not much else to say, I don't think, unless you can think of anything.
I think we should get started.
I think we should just get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the timer. I should say we've done this a few times, and our times are usually quite good. Our times will not be as good as our PBs on this because we will be bantering and trying to put each other off and generally trying to be quite entertaining rather than we could just sit here in silence for 10 minutes and just doing it as quickly as possible.
I'm not sure that's what we want.
I think we want to make the video at least somewhat entertaining. So we're probably going to be a bit slower than usual. So apologies for that. But I'm going to start the timer. I can't actually see what I'm doing when I press this, but hopefully, did that start it? Nope.
No.
No.
Bit lower.
Bit lower? No. Oh, this is going to get edited. Mr. Winfield can edit this out. Oh my gosh, what have I done there? No, okay. Well, this is an incredible start, isn't it? hang on. Clock, timer,
No, stopwatch.
stopwatch,
All right, we're ready.
sideways. Keep my finger, sideways, please. Keep my finger on that bit there and start. Okay, so I'll leave that all. Perfect.
Okay, let's go. Go. All right. Oh, nice question. Only question by 2 to the power 4, same as 4 to the power 2.
Oh, isn't that an interesting fact, Mr. Winfield?
Thank you.
So I do have a slight thing to say before. We've actually practiced doing this. Like I said, we've done a few papers before. And I actually got a question on the first page wrong. So I'm actually going to be quite careful here.
There's nothing more embarrassing
than getting something on the first page wrong.
Yeah.
So,
so maybe we've already done that. Maybe you're watching this and you can already see a mistake
and you're already laughing, and that would
maybe I'm making a mistake now, but I doubt it.
Yeah, sure. Oh God, no.
We love words.
So usually the chatting stops when we actually have some maths to do, because it's annoying. It's annoying to do maths. So
it's annoying to do maths.
It's annoying to have to. It's annoying to have to do this mental arithmetic. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, we don't like mental arithmetic, do we? By the way, I love mental arithmetic.
Do you?
Yeah. Oh.
Of course. Doesn't everyone love mental arithmetic? Isn't it just great?
I think we tend to be quite harsh with each other with how we mark these.
Yeah.
If there's any disputes, I suppose we'll use a mark scheme.
Yeah, hopefully we won't come to that. But, I mean, it is possible. But hopefully it won't come to that. You can check over your work once you finish if you feel like it will. You don't want to waste the time. If you feel like checking over it would find more mistakes than the time taken to do it, then it would be efficient to check it. But I don't think that we're going to do
that. Shout out to any of our fans who watched the original speedrun.
Oh yeah, of course. Just to explain, we did an original speedrun live on a Google Classroom, which I think about 10 people turned up to. It was brilliant, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Just incredible. Square tiles to make that number 6. With that, right? I hope that this records properly. If it doesn't, then you won't be watching the video.
Yes.
So if you're watching the video, good job, us.
Simplest form. It's really easy. Ooh, this is nice. I like this. Nice pictures. Maths is a creative subject after all. Oh, I did square that. Hang on. No, that's that one. Oh, no.
Redo that.
No. So circular for. How many square tiles?
Oh, this is an interesting question.
Which one?
13.
Is there a tree? I've just seen a tree looking over.
Okay, so we're going to skip question 14. Just going to say that right away. We'll skip all of question 14, just to be fair. All of 14. If you disagree, then make me go back to it, but I'm saying we'll skip all of it.
14. Oh, all of it. Let's just
Yeah,
skip
skip
all of it.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
And mine is of average height, so he's not our Drew then.
And in case you're not in on the joke, I'm not going to stand up. I am 6'7".
So, oh my goodness.
What is this?
Are we doing 13? You doing 13?
I've done 13, yeah.
Okay.
Why have I done that completely wrong? 108 divided by 8 is what I'm trying to do. 2 left over.
Because you need to measure for
No,
that.
you don't. Estimate. So the estimate. So that's
Well,
is that right? I mean, that doesn't feel right, but let's just go with it.
sure. That's average.
We'll yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm going to go. I'm
I
going to
think-
play it safe, actually. Okay, sure. Skipping 40. All of 40. That's 6 cubed.
We're not being very entertaining at the moment.
Apologies, everyone.
A little bit.
So today is, as you can see from the top of the iPad screen, hopefully, Thursday the 18th of August. So second shout out goes to any of our students who received their results today.
They did well, which was good. I know
Very
some,
proud of them
some
all.
of them will be watching, so you did fine. Good job. Okay, so this is bigger than that. So this is an.
That is all the recognition you get from Ardrew. You did fine, so good job.
That's all the praise that's possible from Ardrew. We like, yeah, putting each other off to waste time is good, and Mr. Winfield definitely won that round. He's made some progress, and I have written the word under in the last 2 minutes. So that was a bit of a waste of time. If you're doing this playing on at home, I'm sure you've taken this opportunity to catch up with me a little bit. So yeah. I'll do. Oh God, 19, no, 9. Is that right? Yeah, I'll go with it. Oh my God, is this actually knocked out?
Yeah. Ooh, you know, I am waiting to see someone whose garden is actually a perfect
Perfect
circle.
circle, because you see it all the time in
There's
maths papers, don't
a
you?
lot of circular gardens going around. Are you claiming you should need a ruler for that?
No, I'm not. Oh my God, it's beyond the boundary there. Oh no. The maximum temp was 16.4. You absolute muppet.
Oh, it's going down. That's going up. So denominator. I'm glad estimation is in GCSE maths.
Oh no.
Because it backs up our Drew's opinion that calculators are pointless.
Yes. Expand on that, why don't you? Now.
I think you should expand on that. I think you should refer to a
video
that you've made.
I think if I'm going to expand on it, I'll expand on it during the time where I'm waiting for you to finish. Rather than now. That's completely wrong. Yeah, that seems right. I'm just going to go with it.
Not very chatty, are you?
Honestly, I'm trying to win. And I think I'm doing a pretty good job.
You have done. You sped up.
It's because we just had lunch, so I'm feeling quite. Ooh, the weight of the metal is per meter. Okay, so it's 13. Is that right? 17. Yeah, I'm gonna accept that. And then 47. Oh my god, what is that? That's right.
Are you asking me?
Yeah, I am. Do that. Which is 17.
Okay, so definitely use a ruler. I think my straight line will almost certainly be better than our Drew's.
I don't know why you think that.
It's also the world's worst face reveal, which we're spending the entire time.
I'm looking at the camera now.
Are you?
Yeah. So. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting to see this. Okay, line B. That's right. Sure, I'll go with it.
I'm not sure if you need any more there.
Oh, I'm done. I'm done. Sorry, the timer came off. The timer was 13:45. That ending, I didn't realize I was on. I think I had 80 marks there, but 13:45 was my time.
That's pretty good.
That's a pretty good time. I'm just scrolling up to the top so I can write it down before we forget. Oh, we did miss how many marks?
Oh, that is true.
We missed 4 marks. So it's out of 76, this paper.
Okay.
For us.
Of course, if you're playing along at home, you're more than welcome to follow those rules too.
So this is out of 76. We'll see how much I get in a second. But 13:45 was the time. Mr. Winfield is still going. I'll regale you with some stories of our time today.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my gosh! What's he doing there?
Exciting.
We're here because it's A-level. I think we said. Did we say A-level
Yeah,
results day?
you didn't really expand on that because you're busy.
I was busy trying to win. Yeah, our kids did well, which was good. They seemed happy. All going to the universities they want to, which is nice. Not the case for you on your results day, is it? Mr. Winfield did not go to where he wanted to go.
I did.
Did you not?
I just didn't go to my firm choice.
Sure, put it that way. So yeah, we came to school and we thought we'd record this video while we were here.
Oh.
This is not my iPad because I don't have one, so we had to steal an iPad from somewhere. That was good. This is the one that's actually worked as well. It's Mr. Winfield's that hasn't worked very well, which has slowed us down a little bit. What else happened today? There were some year sixes going around on a summer school. They, just before we started recording, they came in on the invitation of Mr. Winfield.
Maybe you were one of those
which
year
I
sixes.
absolutely do. I was angry. Maybe that's why I've tried so hard in this take, just because I'm upset that you allowed them in rather than just recording this video.
It was great to meet you if you were one of those year sixes.
It wasn't. It
was.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, feel free to browse the rest of the channel. It's got some good videos on it. They're not all the same as the old ones. They're different. I'm going to upload, I think, some more fun videos. That's not the answer that I got. So that's interesting. Oh, is it? Oh, what's he playing out there? Yeah, I'm going to upload some. Hopefully, this won't be the only video of this type that we make. Hopefully, we'll have time to make some other stuff that might be quite fun. Yeah, I was thinking about doing some Sporkle videos, like doing some quizzes, flags of the world. I can do them all, I think, so I might be able to do that. Could do some chess videos with just me playing chess. That sounds quite fun. Could do some more tier listing of things that I hate and things that I like. I think you're almost at the end here. What was my time? 13:45. What's the time now? 16. Okay. I wasn't expecting to see vectors in this paper. I have never taught foundation. Neither of us have taught foundation at GCSE, so we didn't really know what to expect or what was in there or what wasn't or how questions are asked. So it was a bit confusing. But yeah.
I mean, especially you need to use the bisecting rule.
It was quite fun. I mean, yeah, it doesn't ask you to prove that though, does it? So just gonna accept it. I'm telling you now, you don't need to put the line underneath the vector.
Okay. Well,
in foundation, you absolutely wouldn't have to put a line under a vector.
You don't think?
No.
Not at all. Foundation.
I mean, you don't have to run higher. So.
Oh, do you not?
No. So, yeah, you should, because you do much more complicated questions that require you to keep on top of these things. But yeah, that's the whole thing. Oh, so 17:45, I think it was. Yeah, 17:45. So exactly 3 minutes apart.
Oh,
no, 4 minutes apart. 4 minutes apart.
So we could be on for a time.
Oh, by the way, sorry, this is the timer. It's still running. It's still running.
Just leave it there.
Should I just leave it there?
If you're
still going,
if you're still going,
you can use the time to help you.
You can use it. We'll hopefully put it out of sight.
That's good.
Beautiful. Right.
So yours is 17:45. So you're 4 minutes behind.
Okay. I mean, that's pretty average score. I mean, you've got an hour and a half to do this, but 17 minutes 45. I mean,
it's not too bad.
Yeah. Okay. So a recap of the rules then.
Start 76 because we ignored the pie chart question.
Mm-hmm.
Every mark that you drop, you add a minute to the time. So essentially, to tie, because we rounded the time a bit because we couldn't tell exactly, Mr. Winfield would have to beat me by 4 marks. So for example, if Mr. Winfield gets 76 and I got 72, that would be a banging tie, which would be exciting.
That'd be a wholesome end.
Wholesome end to the video, yeah, for two very unwholesome people. So next, we're going to swap papers and we're going to get out the red pens.
Because we're going to do some peer marking.
Which I'm sure all of you are used to, because what teachers actually mark nowadays.
Change your, change your pen to red.
To pen to red and pointer to lightsaber, because why not? Isn't that exciting? Yeah.
Okay, we're just going to mark it by agreeing.
Oh, that's staying there. That's interesting.
Oh no, you have to go on that. There you go. Okay, so if we agree on the answer, it's going to be right. Maybe
both of us have got it wrong. I think it's wrong,
and we've been really silly. But let's just go. So 16.
7.2.
As I say, very interesting question there.
56B. Oh, okay. It looks like a 5.
56E. Oh, clearly 56.
12.5.
Yes. 80. Okay.
So
good.
The fact that we both got the first page all right is relieving.
That would have been embarrassing.
42. Halfway and then 0.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm going to point out with my lightsaber.
That's acceptable.
I think it's within the tolerance.
Well, can I just say, though, you're pointing that out, and then I'll point this out with my lightsaber.
Yeah.
And we'll agree that we both got that fine, right?
I mean, yours is further away.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're just going to
go with that.
If you're doing this in your paper, be more careful than this. You should spend more than 17.
I don't think anyone is watching this video for serious advice on their GCSE papers.
I feel like we couldn't finish this video without
some serious maths. And
a serious point. Do not, if you're actually sitting your GCSE paper, do not aim to finish it in 17 minutes.
This is why Mr. Winfield only gets invited to the channel sometimes.
Oh.
So £1.70 per sausage, right?
Yeah.
So no is the answer.
Have you said no?
Yeah.
Okay. 1532.
Yeah. 512.
Yeah. That's not all. That's also not how you pronounce fractions. But we're going to skip over that.
126.
Yes.
1 to 10.
Mm-hmm.
36.
Yeah.
80. Is that what I put? Yeah. 80.
80.
And yes, odd times odd is odd.
This is a very interesting question. I was almost tempted to whack out some algebra here.
But then you remember it's foundation question 11, and you absolutely don't need to do that.
You get marks.
However, you want a 2 there. There's brackets.
That's dot, 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 dot.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
7/17.
Yes.
So I put 2 meters because that's how tall I am, and then times it by 4.5.
Now, again, we're going to have to be a bit more lenient.
I'm going to accept both.
than actual here.
I'm accepting both.
Yeah, I'm accepting both of them as well. I would be interested what the mark scheme says. Maybe we'll look at this later.
Then we're
But 2
ignoring question
meters
14.
is not an average person size.
They are if they live in the specific flat that I live in. Then 2 meters is the exact average size.
Okay, so we'll skip that. Is that definitely 4 marks? Yes, it is. Okay.
That
13.5.
question was annoying.
I quite liked it.
Minus 0.5.
Yeah. We could be on to 2.9.
Ooh.
We got the same. Oh, we've not got the same.
Oh my
answer.
God! What is this, Mr. Winfield?
Well,
We agreed. 1,110, right?
I mean, it's less embarrassing than some of the mistakes you've made in the past.
Yes, it is. Yeah,
Uh,
like becoming a teacher.
That's not a mistake. Okay. 6.
6, and then I said underestimate.
Yeah.
Each box is
less.
less than what I said it was.
What estimate did you actually do?
I said it was 300 divided by 50, which is what you did as well.
But because you're changing 2 things when you're estimating,
Yeah, but I thought only 1 mark, only foundation. You wouldn't need to be that particular about
we
it.
might need to check this distance marks.
What we'll do is we'll leave that one. We'll tick it for now, and if you win by 2 marks, we'll
Okay.
look at the marks.
I'll just yeah,
You okay with that?
that's fine. I think you're going to just beat me. So
9.5.
yeah,
I mean,
not
1545.
oh,
Oh, what's that?
obviously from foundation. You should be expecting proper set
Sure.
notation.
14545. Okay, so the outlier is 1019.
Again, not GCSE math advice. What is
The
this?
correlation is positive.
Again,
12.6. Oh, we got the exact same. No, and then positive correlation. Easy, done.
I think we're going to have to again. Mark's here interested. in what's
7
that.
times
So,
2 cubed.
I mean, you don't even have to think about that. It's obviously, it's my any of my year 7s watching, maybe, will know that my favourite times table is 7 times 8.
Yeah, I knew that, yeah.
Because 5, 6, 7, 8. It's like a disco times table. 56 is 7 times 8. So 56 is obviously 7 times 8, which is 2 cubes.
My
So
favorite timetable is 1 times 1, just for the record.
Okay.
234.78. Oh, I
good.
cannot believe it.
Also, any year 7s from last year
Amazing.
watching. So proud.
I'm going to accept this. We did it differently. That's really interesting. Cool. I worked out the 4
Oh,
separate errors
okay.
into 7.
Yeah.
Interesting. 70.5 as well. Yeah. Oh, nice. Nice. Rearrange gradients worth 3. Good. 2B, B minus A, minus A, minus B. Did I just bang out 76 out of 76? What a god. I really hope
I
this.
made one arithmetic
I
error.
really hope this.
Well, this is very
In fact,
boring.
dock me the mark for the.
Well,
Dock me the mark.
There's a
for
few.
that.
There's a few questions that we just need to clarify here. Number 1, am I really accepting that?
Yes, you are.
Because that is not a half.
It so is.
What else? There's no real geometry questions here, unless I've forgotten about it, which is slightly sad. Still not sure about 13.
No, that's fine. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. I think even if you dock me marks, what did you have to beat me by? 4 marks.
Yeah, I
And,
mean,
I beat you by 1.
you've clearly won.
So
We-
I think there'd have to be a strong turn.
Am I saying 76 out of 76?
Yeah.
That's
so
a good effort. That might
18.
be.
That might be a PB, to be honest.
That might be. That's pretty good.
It's pretty impressive.
So,
No, I-
Of course, you feel free to check with the mark scheme.
The time is still going in case you're still going.
So in case you've not managed it in under half an hour, which would be shameful, quite frankly.
Quit maths now.
Again, that's not necessarily my advice.
It's my advice.
I have been invited onto this channel
Graciously,
so I won't argue too much. Continue. The problem will be we're not going to leave this video going, so you may have to start your own time.
In fact, it's going to end in 5 seconds. I hope you've enjoyed the video.
Okay.
It's goodbye from us.
Yeah, goodbye.
Unless there was something else you desperately wanted to say.
No, I just wanted to say,
Good.
you check with Mark Scheme. Practice makes perfect. And thank you for having me on your channel.
It's no problem at all. Jay Winfield does have his own channel. Okay, bye. Cool. Yeah. See you later.